Good afternoon, everyone, for another episode of The Karens. And as a reminder to our listeners, if you know anyone that you think might like our little show, please feel free to share it with them. You can find us every Monday dropping new episodes on Castbox, Spotify, iTunes, and now YouTube. How's everybody doing this week?
Pretty good.
Doing good.
Yeah, this is the first full week in the new year. What is it, the 5th today? Gosh,
It is.
re-entry is kind of hard. I talked to a couple, Susan, I talked to you this morning.
Yeah.
I talked to a couple of my realtor friends, and everyone's like, man, it's like it's raining here. It doesn't feel like we have a lot of motivation, kind of just re-entry after the kind of quiet couple weeks, you know?
Yeah, it was a slow couple weeks. I think just even in general, beyond like business wise, I think the weather,
Yeah.
everyone just hunkered down, and then it's like getting back into the real world is a little bit rougher.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was
That's
flooding
nice.
here today. I was driving around to a bunch of meetings, and I had to like turn around a couple places out in West County. It was like flooding in the
Oh,
roads.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
Well, I sent you
Yeah.
guys that meme and it talked about that we are mammals and mammals are weather people. And so or weather things. And so this is the hunker down time. New Year's
Well, I've read a
starts
couple
like the
things.
rebirth kind of happens in the spring when
Yeah,
everything's
I've read a
so
couple
I
things
really
that,
like the hunker down
yeah.
time of winter. I could do without as much rain, but again, we'd be saying the opposite if there was fires, which,
Right.
so I'm kind of like, all right, we just gotta have to sacrifice and take it. I'm okay
Yeah,
with
New
it.
Year's is not a natural
New
year.
yeah.
It's not new. It's like a time for rest and recuperation and not rebirth, like you
Yeah,
said, that's
yeah,
spring. So it's like
yeah.
our natural calendar is, we're talking about new resolutions and new
Yeah.
goals and new things, and let's get going. And everyone's
Totally. And
like,
I'm like,
oh,
I do
Everyone's
not
like,
feel motivated at the
yeah.
moment. It's cozy in here. Let's turn
Yeah,
the
I got a
heater up.
fire going.
fire and
Yeah,
soup and
Yeah.
all sorts
exactly.
of
Soup
things.
season.
And Susan and I are running this
Oh,
weekend.
yeah, when is
That's
that?
going to
That's
be
this
probably
coming
dark
weekend?
out when we start.
Yeah.
Sunday.
A Sunday. Okay. In the city?
Mhm.
Yeah, in Golden
Okay.
Park. The hot
Oh,
chocolate.
okay. Oh, the hot chocolate run. That's right. Okay.
Is that
So do some hot
5K or
chocolate.
10K are you guys doing?
7 miles.
Ooh.
It's 5 miles. At least I hope it's 5 miles.
Amanda says that's what
Seems
I
like
was
we have a
told.
discrepancy
That's
here.
what I signed up for anyway.
I was told.
I can't do 7 miles. I could do 5.
Susan, are you doing 7?
I thought I signed up for 7, but you could always go down.
Okay.
We can adjust.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was 3, 5, and 12, but maybe there's a 7 in there.
Maybe it is. Maybe I have no idea.
Yay. But anyway, we were my knees are hurting already. But we were talking about
Yeah, it's 5K, 10K, 15K. I don't know what I signed up for though, but
So
anyway.
5K is 3 miles, basically. 10K is
5,
6
isn't it?
point
Oh.
something.
I think we signed up for the 10K.
Oh, did we? I don't know.
All right, well, get on your
Anyway.
computer and adjust that mileage.
You're in it to win it, Amanda.
But you could always adjust down. Like that's
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
might
still
have
be a
to.
winner and finish the finish line.
In all
There
of
you
our
go.
eyes.
So
Yes.
it's me, and Amanda.
She wants her ribbon.
Well,
You want your
Who
medal.
wants her hot chocket?
I
Let's
just
be
want the
real.
hot
Yeah.
chocolate, the little mini
You could have come
marshmallows.
here and I would have made you one. We could have sat and watched Friends.
Sounds kind of nice.
Didn't need to
Right
run
now.
to do that.
Yeah. But
Megan is the ultimate demotivator.
Doing my part here, folks. Doing my
hot
part.
chocolate, extra mini marshmallows, Friends. That sounds nice.
Yeah, thank you. Soup.
But some of the downtime, I watched some new comedy specials. That's one thing that I noticed over the last couple weeks. A lot of new stuff came out on some of the streaming channels, and what's his name? Ricky Gervais had one, and what's the guy the black comedian that always gets a lot
Dave
of grief
Chappelle?
for? Yeah,
Dave
Chappelle
yeah.
had one. I say a lot of grief for like
A new one?
the trans stuff. Yeah, I think he had one.
Oh, a
Fairly-
new one.
That just came out. And then there's a couple others. But anyway, it got me thinking about they're not like Ricky Gervais and
Gervais.
I know. I was like,
By the way, it's
it's
Gervais.
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 I was like, are we going to
They're
continue
not.
letting her say this?
No, we're not.
I know. He's like one of my favorites, and I can't even say it correctly. Anyway, they were both talking at the kind of throughout their specials about getting canceled and just how that threat, right? Kind of some of their topics has actually kind of had them evolve a little bit. Like Dave Chappelle's goes into where does he go now? Dubai, where you're going, and he can talk
Yes.
about trans stuff, and it's like the money's good, so he does that. And like Ricky, he's like, yeah, you guys can tell me I shouldn't be talking about this and threaten to cancel me, but it just makes my show go to #1. And now I have
Yep,
two
it's
#1
true.
shows in 2 or 3 years or however many years. So just, and of course, what's happened recently with Kimmel and then
Yeah.
Megan. What was the gal that got
Oh, I mean,
canceled?
it was just
Kathy
so
Griffith
so
a while
long
back.
ago. Yeah, but after she did that, held up the decapitated Trump
That's
head
right.
after he won,
That's right. I
and
was like,
people just lost their shit.
right.
And I'm just like, she's a comedian, and like, I mean, and people were like, this just takes it too far, because I'm just like, people. I think you even said today, Carolyn, people make fun of the president all the time, like
Yeah.
not just this one, but it's
Every
just
president.
a thing. Everybody
Yeah.
does. I mean,
Yeah.
SNL wouldn't even be around if they couldn't make fun of the president.
Exactly.
Right.
And so it was just, and people just, I mean, she
Well,
lost her New Year's
obviously,
Eve gig for like,
yeah. I mean,
ever.
I'm an advocate for free speech. I'm an advocate
Right.
for towing the line. I'm an advocate for taking it too far.
Yeah.
But I mean, she suffered the consequences. She obviously took it too far because it was both sides that like she got backlash from the Dems. She got backlash from the conservatives.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I guess I guess there
gonna
are very few lines to not be crossed, but she
I
figured
know, but I'm
out one of them.
pose a question. It's a two-part question, and it's, do you think it's because she's not that funny and she wasn't that relevant that's why she got canceled? And B, do you think it's because she was a woman?
And
Both.
before we answer that, just to the listeners, we're talking about the subject today
Yeah.
is being what does it take to be canceled? Is that ridiculous? And yeah, free speech and just kind of comedians in general, kind of having to walk the line is
Yeah.
what we're discussing. So I think those are
Yeah.
great
Because
questions.
I'll just say from my personal perspective, I don't think Kathy Griffith has the star power like a Ricky Gervais or a Dave Chappelle. And I think
Yes.
she's an easy target. And like, was it
That's a good point.
it was a little bit, I mean, granted, back then it was a bit aggressive.
Nowadays, it's nothing.
That's what I
Nowadays,
was
it's
gonna
nothing.
say. I'm like, now
No, but
half
She'd
the
just be
country
before her time,
clearly
too,
wants
a
to
little bit.
do it, and
Yeah.
like doesn't even
So-
care about mentioning it. So I'm like,
But I think that
yeah.
she took a hit because she was a woman and she was not that famous. Like if she had a
Yeah.
heavier
Right.
star power like a Dave Chappelle, like
Yeah.
command millions of dollars,
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been as
I
bad.
don't think it, yeah, I don't know that they would have really
I just think she's so polarizing.
touched
I
on.
don't, I mean, I agree with the star power factor. I don't think that it necessarily had to do with her being a woman. That's just my belief. I don't think that had anything to do with it.
I'd say it's a little bit of both when we see how like this administration treats and talks about women. So I think it's both. And I mean, the interesting thing about her, which is what I always loved about her, is like she was kind of a big star, but a big star for being like a celebrity on the D list, So it's
Yeah.
like she's like a big D list celebrity. So yeah, you're not canceling someone like a Ricky Gervais or Dave Chappelle or, like a Wanda Sykes or whatnot. But you're, I think it was definitely easier to target her. And yes, I think also what she did was polarizing for sure. And if any people were like, oh, I don't like violence, I think that's like, not appropriate, then you have the choice to not agree with it and not like it and look away. And if you don't want to go and see her anymore, don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
It's kind of what I think about my comedians that I enjoy. There's certain comedy that I like. There's certain stuff that I don't. I loved Richard Pryor in movies. Not my favorite stand-up. I mean, I'm going to probably get backlash for that, but like, I don't want to watch somebody, or same with Eddie Murphy. Like I don't prefer to listen to people swearing all the time, like in comedy to like make me laugh.
The reason why I brought it up as a woman is if you go back even 10 to 20 years prior, there was the whole Roseanne Barr thing that
Yeah.
she sang off key and then grabbed her crotch, and it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
She wasn't canceled, but she got a lot of negative flack for that.
Yes. Wasn't
Yeah.
she slightly canceled a little bit before we even talked about cancel culture? Because didn't her show like kind of end after that? Because it's like the ratings just plummeted from
I have
there
no
because
idea,
people decided, because I went on and looked to see, what's cancel culture mean? What's it mean with the comedians and stuff? And they really just talk a lot about the First Amendment and, freedom of speech. And
it's like, let the people decide. If people don't like it, they won't watch.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like, you
exactly.
just can't stop
freedom of
people.
speech, you got to be able, as long as it, what are the couple parameters around that?
Doesn't incite violence.
Doesn't incite violence, libel, and there was one other slander. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's those three. But and then on back to Kathy Griffith is, I think nowadays it's like who can be the most shocking. It's almost like that's like the only thing that some people, the YouTube channels of the world, it's like, oh God, what can we
there's
do
a
to be more
couple
shocking?
like currently popular comedians that I've decided, like the shock comedy, I don't find as funny. I'm like, just because you say shocking stuff to me, doesn't make you that funny.
No,
like
funny is funny.
Like,
I
think a couple examples. The guy who always has his shirt off.
Bert Kircher.
Yeah, a lot of people really like him, and I have
I like
found him funny. It's not like oh I don't like him, but most of the time I'm like, you're just saying dumb shit. Like
I feel like more Tom Segura is more like dumb shit.
Who?
His buddy Tom Segura.
I don't know either of these people.
And I've liked both of their shows, but recently this last one that Tom also had a new one that just came out. We got in like 10 minutes and I'm like, he's not relatable anymore. Like, I don't know if he's just gotten too kind of bit popular or too big for his britches, but he wasn't as smart or funny as he was in the past. And we were kind of bummed out. We're like, oh.
Yeah. He's done some
weird shit
shows.
too.
Yeah, some really weird shit.
Show.
Yeah,
that
like
weird
that
show that he had on.
I was like, I'm not into this. I can't even. We got 10
funny.
minutes, 15 minutes in, and I'm like, no, I can't do this.
Did John like it?
No, even John was like,
I was gonna say, if John didn't like it, then it's definitely gone too far.
Yeah.
Because he likes.
John likes dumb humor.
Yeah. So it was gross. It was like gross. I was like, ew, that's not. Even funny.
Yeah. I have found some of his stuff funny, and his wife I think is funny, and
she's funny.
But and then what about like he's not new, he's not even really current, but C.K. Lewis.
But he was like for being sexually inappropriate, and I'm like, you can be canceled. Like that's like breaking the law.
Well, but so do you guys know the story behind that?
No.
Do it all the time.
I think I did, but
So he was having a party, and I could be wrong, or I freaking Google it, but I believe the story is he was having a party at his own house, and I think he fucking like told people. I've heard him talk about it. He told people like, "Hey, I'm done. I'm going into my room to do what I'm gonna do," and he went into his room and masturbated, and people got pissed because they were there and like were in the room and saw him, and he didn't stop.
Dude, that party's over.
True. But my also understanding is he used to do this all the time
in front of people
at comedy clubs, like with other female.
So I didn't know.
I thought he had done it
and
I thought he had done it in front of other just like women.
I think he did it in front of
hotel rooms or I don't know. Once you kind of get involved in that shit, I'm like, okay, now you're physically in my space, making me uncomfortable.
Well,
like,
and with him,
I think that just like kind of. draws a line. I thought he was hilarious before
He
that.
was funny, but he also, for me, went to like a certain, like he would, like I'd find like the first 30 minutes funny, and then like he would cross this like weird, dark, angry place. And I'm like, oh no, I don't think you're
Yeah,
funny.
no, he's not funny more.
Yeah.
I feel like I think that about a lot of male comedians.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
So speaking of clean, what about that guy Nate Bargatze? Do you guys
Oh, I
like
like
him?
him.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
do.
he's
I
great.
enjoy him.
clean
Clean, and
and
he also is targeting
funny.
the audience. So you're like, he does a lot of audience integration and audience work, and so he's poking fun a little
Yeah.
bit, but in a more sweet, charming
Yeah.
way.
And intelligent. Like
And
if you're not going to
intelligent.
stand up there and you say
Yeah.
fuck every 3 seconds and
Thank
just do
you.
the shock factor, you actually have to have
Use
like
your brain.
something behind your jokes. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he's great.
I think he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Wanda Sykes. I like
She's
what's her name? Fortune Feimster is good.
Oh yeah, totally.
Julianne
I
and
don't know who
I
that
have oh yeah, and she's
I'm
great.
sure you would know who she was.
You would enjoy her, I think.
Yeah.
And then we've seen, what's the gal from the
See her
Midwest?
sweet and salty.
Kathleen Madigan. She's funny.
Kathleen Madigan. We've seen her a few times. She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
Do you
can
prefer-
be funny and not be shocking.
Yeah.
And it's usually the more kind of cerebral, kind of intelligent comedians, I think, that kind of can have longevity and actually appeal to greater amounts of people.
Absolutely. Gonna have to be smart to be that funny. Do you ever feel that you, like I was telling my sister today, I'm like, I'm not like a huge physical comedy person, like, so like a Chris Farley and stuff, like I get it in the movie context, but like that's never been something that's like super appealing to me. Like, so I don't, I mean, again, another example, I mean, not that I'm just ragging on all these like amazing comedians and I'm like, I didn't really like their show, but like Robin Williams was like that too, she's like, I've never seen his stand-up, and I'm like, it's a trip.
Intense.
I mean, it's intense, and I'm like, I don't know that that's where I want to go when I'm looking for comedy. So
I've never seen any of his.
You should.
I don't think I've seen any of Robin Williams.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. No,
I think of him more of an actor, and the physical stuff I was never really a fan of. I mean, he was a good actor, but I was I don't know that I would pick it to go.
But people
watch
love
an hour
that
of it.
kind of comedy. So do you guys have like a comedy style or type that you like? I think you said cerebral.
Yeah, I like Ricky I know I'm worried I'm pronouncing it. Gervais a lot. Gervais a lot. I like I like
so you don't
Sykes.
like joke tellers, like do you like somebody
storytellers?
Storytellers,
because there's like Birbiglia, whatever his name is, and he's
okay.
He's good, but it's like it's a long drawn out thing, and it really kind of makes you think more than like necessarily like you have a lot of and that's like a great observation kind of moments, but it's not like I'm belly laughing and my cheeks hurt by the end, like so it's like some people like bam they want to choke some people want like a little drawn out. I think some people tend to like they just beat a joke to death. Like they got those few first laughs and then they're like addicted to it. And then you're like, okay, can we move on to the next joke? Because 10 minutes in, this skit's not funny anymore. Like,
oh yeah.
And I feel like men or male comedians tend to do that more. So
I feel
tend to like female
and female, like what we find funny is probably different. Like I know for a fact that John, we do like a lot of the same comedians, but there's definitely a few where I'm like, he doesn't do it for me. Or
the style is different.
And where he's like, oh yeah, I'm all about it. He loved Chris Farley, where, I'm like, I mean, sure, whatever.
I mean,
he was good in the movies.
Exactly. And Tommy Boy or whatever. I mean, that's hilarious. But like not, I'm not going to watch that scene over and over.
How about, did you guys, we always liked, and now I would say he's a little dated, but we really liked him. And then we actually just rewatched some of his specials and they were funny, but they weren't as funny as I thought they were in the beginning.
Yeah.
John Mulaney. Did you guys?
I like John Mulaney.
Yeah, I love John Mulaney.
Yeah, and he's a storyteller.
He's a storyteller as well. Yes.
I think he's a great comedian.
I haven't seen him. I don't know if his comedy has changed since he's gotten sober, but I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, he did one, and it was good. He did one sober, or at least he said he was. Not. I
mean, I think yes.
And Joe Coy is really good. I like.
He's
Joe Coy.
great,
He's
and he was huge. Like I think it was probably the dating Chelsea Handler, and then all of a sudden, like he was selling out arenas,
Yeah.
and his career kind of like shot out. I mean, my favorite all time, well, I think, and the smartest comedian would be George Carlin.
No, George
Yeah,
Carlin's
sure.
good too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I did
That's
like Eddie Murphy back in the day, but I think that's because I was young and well, I think he's extremely, extremely talented.
yes,
But
absolutely.
for the time, it was
It's pretty out there. I mean,
yeah, it was out there and it was like talk about towing the line and
yeah,
like I loved it. I was like, oh yeah, this is and I think my family, like my dad, like we watched, Pryor and Eddie Murphy and they liked that humor. So that's kind of the humor that I
yeah.
grew up with, I guess.
I
Yeah.
think I somewhat tend to have a vanilla humor. Like, you guys remember Sinbad? He was like on Star
Yeah.
Search.
Yeah.
He like never swore, and he like people loved him. And I'm like, I love this guy. Like,
I've never
like he kind of blew up a little after that, and then I don't know, maybe the clean humor is just like
That's
not a thing
funny.
anymore. But like that was his big thing, is he would never
It
swear in his
is.
stand up. And
the
I
guy
just
Jim Gaffigan is clean.
yeah,
He's
Jim
good.
Gaffigan doesn't swear, and I
Um,
love him.
Who's the Asian lady that did a movie not too long ago? God, there's a couple.
Oh,
Are you
there's a
talking about the
couple
one
of
that's
Asian
like, I don't
gals that
want
are
to lean
super funny.
forward, I want to lay down, Ali Wong?
Yeah, Ali Wong.
Oh yeah, she's
She's
classic.
good. Yeah. Yeah, most of the stuff, it's like I can't like get into there's some like women that are like try to be kind of really shocking sexually too, and I'm like, kind of
Yeah, not into that.
grosses me
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just kind of the like clean cerebral
There's a
stuff for
couple
the most
like
part.
there's a couple guys that I like that maybe some of you
Would
wouldn't
not.
like as much.
And
Like
when
who?
you say some of you,
So
are you
Shane
just
Gillis,
me?
I like Shane Gillis. He's a little
Okay.
controversial.
Okay, I'm gonna look these up.
I've listened to one of his. I can't remember.
Shane Gillis, and
Why
then
is
the
Controversial.
Yeah, what's up with them?
wait, hold on, I'm looking for this other guy's name. Andrew Schultze. He was pretty funny, like surprisingly funny, and definitely like toes the line. Like,
Because I do ever think that people like comedians say a lot of stuff that, I mean, obviously they do, like that they don't believe just for that shock value.
Oh
Or do you
yeah,
think
I
most
hope so.
comedians, yeah.
Anyway.
I'm like, or else all of you should be canceled.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, okay. But I think that sometimes that's the thing. It's like you look at a comedian as if like this is their actual self and their actual personality, because you don't look at it as like an actor doing a job.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
it must be them. And so then therefore they
it's a
must
bit.
be
It's a bit.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
sometimes it is them. Sometimes it's their opinion. Like, I mean, I think
Yeah.
Chappelle many times is
Oh,
saying
pretty
exactly what he
100%
thinks.
on
I think
him. Yes.
it's
Yeah.
his opinion, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. But like
Yeah.
the guy who, what's his name? The guy who played Kramer on Seinfeld, and he got
Oh.
canceled. Well, because like, you know, he shouted racial epithets at some of racial slurs at some of the guests at his show.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh.
you know, when you behave like that, you
Yeah.
might get canceled.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
those are so because when I went down the list and was like kind of reading why people had certain things had happened or why they're
Yeah.
somewhat canceled or like a little low pro now. And I would say that most of them, except for some guy who got arrested and for saying inappropriate things, and this was back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
And they would go and follow him around waiting for him to say inappropriate stuff so they could arrest him.
Getting
But you know,
arrested for where what that
for
can't be
like
legal, or was it inciting violence or something? What was he doing?
I think back in the 70s,
Doesn't
the
matter.
line
we
was
didn't
a little...
have, yeah, exactly, we didn't
I mean,
have,
it'd
I
be
think
like
the
this-
line was
The same as rock stars where they would arrest Jim Morrison like at a concert.
exactly saying you can't
Yeah.
grab your crotch, or Madonna
Yeah.
shouldn't masturbate on stage, and she'd do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so I think I'm super glad that we've moved past
that.
those
Well,
times.
we hope so. I mean, I feel like some of that's coming back right now.
Thank you. That is the
Depending
problem.
on
That's
what you're saying or what you're doing.
yeah.
So that
which
kind of leads me
isn't
to the Kimball thing. I'm not as
Kimmel.
familiar.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Obviously, yeah. I'm not good with names. But that kind of leads me to
Javas. She did. She
Yeah.
did. I was like, I'm gonna let it slide.
You mean what I know. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, kind of leads us into that conversation. Who's most familiar with that? I honestly don't.
It's
have cable
Susan, I
TV or
think
even
you
watch it.
probably know the
What happened? Yeah,
most,
can you
right?
run it
So it
down?
was
Like
after the Charlie
actually
Kirk
what
thing.
happened? I remember it was
I'm just
because of something he
paraphrasing,
said.
and Caroline can chime in. Basically, like he did
Yeah,
his
Caroline.
and he basically
At least I'm
said,
getting your name right.
I don't think what happened is right. I think it's really shitty, right? That this guy was killed, but then he basically was like, but you guys don't believe in gun control. You guys
Oh,
already like he basically was riling up the MAGA crew and he didn't,
right.
in my opinion, I don't think he said
Yeah,
anything that could have gotten him pulled off of air. But if
not
you
at all.
I go back to you have to follow the money and where's the money coming from? And there was pressure from Trump's friends at ABC to like pull him off the air.
Mm.
It's
I
not like
think it's
it's
funny that you think Trump has friends at ABC.
well, it's just like Larry Ellison and Skydance are friends with Trump. It's they're paying to be Trump's friends.
Okay.
How would he not have friends at ABC or
Because
like
most of
networks?
mainstream media is completely wholeheartedly against him. I mean, we're going into a political
Not the people with
place.
all the money.
I mean,
I don't necessarily
he
think.
literally is Larry Ellison and his
The
friends are
execs
doing
are,
CBS and 60 Minutes right now, which is a whole nother topic that we can have a
yeah,
discussion on. But he may not have friends, but he has the power to
power.
Maybe
inflict.
power. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe pressure, but
yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
regarding with money, I mean, because it all
yeah.
has to do with the money. I did see what he said. I didn't think it was that, like, I didn't think it
worthy
was
of being
inappropriate. No,
taken
not at
off. Is
all.
he back on now?
And
Yeah, he's back on.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He was
And I
back
mean,
on
it
like
just,
a
I
couple
just,
What's
weeks
more
yeah. And
later,
I
interesting
just
like
to
find it
couple
me,
interesting
days.
that he kept saying that how funny or how he just didn't find Jimmy Kimmel funny for so long. And then all of a sudden he says this and then he's removed. I felt like he was already targeting him like long before this
Well,
even happened.
yeah, I mean, Kimmel obviously and Trump are not homies. I mean,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
obviously are opposing, viewpoints and parties.
yeah.
So there's a lot of trash talking, I'm assuming, back and forth. So yeah, it was no secret that neither of them liked one another.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
No
just
big
feel like it was
deal.
a
I mean, I
little,
think
yeah, it's like a
also
little
I
targeted.
feel like there's a lot of cancellation happening right now, and it's not that it's the cancer culture, but like even if you look at Stephen Colbert, whose show is not being renewed, I think that's another power move as well. Like he has one of the top ratings ever,
Yeah,
and they're not renewing it for next year.
yeah,
He has better
agreed.
ratings than Kimmel.
Oh,
Um,
really? They're
Yeah,
not renewing it.
so
no,
no, not. So it'll be interesting to see. Because I like Carolyn, you said earlier, I believe in free speech. If you're not interested, turn the fucking channel. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I agree with that. What I
yeah,
don't agree with, and it always is going to happen. People of power are able to control a certain narrative.
hmm
Yeah,
absolutely.
which is disgusting and sad. It's
yeah,
like, come
Yeah,
on.
and
It
I hope
happens
absolutely.
I
on
hope
both sides.
Colbert.
It's been happening on both sides
Oh
for
yeah, I hope
decades.
that Colbert is able to find something else.
Independently, yeah, like
Yeah,
independently broadcast his own show or something. But
Well, it's like kind of like Bill Maher, which I have gone, back and forth on liking him, just depending on what
yeah,
most of the stuff I agree with, but some of the stuff I'm just like, you're getting
yeah.
old, man.
I
Your
know,
opinions
totally. Leave your house
are
and like
not
be around
what they used to
people.
be. Yeah,
Like, get out more,
but
dude.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
he went to HBO because of,
yeah,
he wasn't able to do his stuff on the mainstream. So, I mean, that's the good news. We live in a country where, if there's an audience, they're going to find a way to
there are
monetize it.
options.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Follow the money.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, and like Susan was saying, the ratings. So I mean, if your ratings are shit, it's like, yeah, let the viewers decide. And if your
Oh,
ratings are
absolutely.
shit,
yeah.
whether it's Kimmel or Colbert or whomever,
Yeah.
then bye. I mean, it seems like late night. Of course, I am obviously
I was
not a
like,
I
late
was
I was
like,
gonna
night
say, I was like, what do
TV
you know
person.
about late night? I
I
want to
don't
hear
think
this.
I've watched any of these shows ever, so I'm
right.
really not an expert in this department. But it does seem like late night TV hasn't been getting the ratings that it once did. The audience just isn't there. I
Yeah.
don't know
They're
why
watching
that
YouTube.
is. Yeah, they're
Young
watching
kids don't
YouTube. Yeah.
watch, apparently
Well,
don't watch TV
Watch
anymore.
network, yeah, and not
Yeah.
network
It's not just
television,
late
really.
night.
Yeah.
It's any sort of destination TV, which to define for you guys is appointment viewing television, right?
Ah,
So at 9 p.m.
Oh,
This is on. Yeah.
anything that we used to watch as an appointment television is no longer viable.
Like
Yeah.
where we all used to get together at 5 o'clock and
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
Friends,
I
Yeah.
remember
Exactly.
recording late night to watch it the next day. And now it's like I can stream it. I can go back and
Yeah.
hit clips on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like,
I would say most of my family, and they all watch late night stuff. I don't know if my brother does, but I feel like they all record it. And like they're never watching it
Yeah.
live. They're, you can just
So
kind of.
does that affect ratings? Because I don't know how that works. Like if you
Um,
record a show, do they get
Do they
credit
get,
for
credit for
the
that?
watch?
well, a credit on like a DVR system, like say you have Sling or you have cable and you record it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do get credit, but it's like a 24 to 48-hour delay viewership. There is a way to track. Nielsen's doing it now, but it depends on how the show is recorded. Like if it's, and I don't have the clear answer to this. Like I don't know if you record it on your DVR on Sling, if it gets credited, or if you go in to the pre-recorded version on the Sling NBC channel, if that's what counts. I don't know which.
Oh, yeah. Like if
Okay.
there's technical, like
Yeah,
loopholes
because
in
they
that.
do that now. And in
Yeah,
fact,
you would think because
one
most stuff
show
stream,
that
right?
streamed better, and it was some drama show that people watched it within 48 hours of it going to like the on-demand feature, and that's how, I can't remember what show it was, and that's how the show kept getting picked up.
Mm.
Was the ratings sucked, but the on-demand viewership was really high.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, you would think that they would track that. I'm sure they can track it. They can track
Yeah.
everything
Well, so
else.
that's why
Nielsen's still
that's
around.
why the TV show was able to get renewed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Who here has? Do you guys actually have cable? Does anyone have actual cable where you can
No.
watch live TV anymore?
Yes,
No.
John
Oh,
pays
do.
an exorbitant amount of money for cable
Wow.
every month, and it drives me insane.
Yeah,
How
I
do
don't
you
know.
I
guys?
have a Sling, which is I think $75 a month,
Yeah, I have. What do
but
I
I'm
have?
contemplating
Hulu
about getting rid of it.
Live.
I have Apple TV, and then I just have like Hulu and HBO and
Yeah.
But don't
different
you have to
things
pay
like
for
that.
HBO?
Yeah, you pay for that separately,
Like
but you buy like
$8 a
the
month with
Apple, but you
commercials.
buy your Apple TV like just outright. And then you just pay for those subscriptions. So it's like I pay $8 a month or $10 a month for Hulu. I
Yeah.
pay like $12.99 for HBO, but I only really watch certain stuff, and I
things.
don't,
So what do you think is like a realistic, like how many subscriptions do you pay for a month? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah. I
for
probably have.
And
And
so
then
it's
like
like
one of my
50,
credit
60 bucks
cards.
a month?
yeah.
Oh no, I think my subscriptions go up to about 150 a
Okay.
month.
Like
Because
we were
I
paying like $250
oh,
a month for fucking cable, and we never watched it because
Seriously?
nothing was on.
yeah,
Well,
like
I mean, we canceled cable 10 years
That's how
ago
much
now,
cable
but
is?
yeah,
I mean,
because
it
it also
was.
it probably
Yeah.
includes your internet.
Yeah, see, it includes our
Oh, yeah.
internet, but it is over
Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's over
but
two.
I was
Well,
like,
but I
this
do
is
pay separately
ridiculous.
for internet, but Jesus Christ. Yeah. So,
I have a couple credit
yeah,
cards that give me free streaming. Like I get free Disney and free Hulu if I put the streaming service on the app, and they credit me every month.
okay.
Certain ones get canceled out from the credit card offers.
Yeah. Interesting.
Got it.
Yeah, but yeah,
Can
but
I do have one question, Carolyn? Well, because you talk about, or we've talked about a couple of times that like you just do not watch TV. So I'm curious, when you do watch TV, what are you watching? And like, do you watch TV with John? Like you're in the room but you're just not paying attention? Like, because how can you avoid, I've been at your house, like how do you avoid the TV's on? Like,
yeah, no, the TV's on. If John is home, the TV is on.
Is on, exactly.
Yeah.
So then, but you're just like not paying, like you don't sit
So
down to watch the
I
show.
never touch the remote because I don't care what's on the TV. So he watches football and he watches Food Network and he watches at
that's
night,
on a lot. Yeah.
Like during the week like this when, after dinner, like, we sit on the couch together, he'll watch the same like sitcoms over and over.
Oh yeah,
and
I'm
over.
rewatching Modern Family right now.
Yeah,
It's
Modern
amazing. I love it.
Family.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Will and Grace if I have any say in it. Last Man Standing. Like,
what do you do when he's watching TV? Like,
that's
I read.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you can read through
You can
that.
actually pay attention and read.
Yeah, I won't be able to do that.
If it's super loud, it's tough. But if it's like a medium, moderate volume, I've gotten pretty good. Yeah, I can. I can do it. Yeah, the book has to be
Okay.
good. If the book is
Yeah.
shitty, then
You're
it's
in the show.
really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the book is engaging, half the time he's like, "Did you see that? Did you hear that?" And
Like,
I'm like,
no.
What's happening?"
You can zone out.
I'm
Well,
deep. I'm
What
deep.
okay. I was
the
just
thing
curious. I needed to have a
I'm
reference point
I mean,
for.
Netflix was, and guys still kick myself. I remember when I was rooming with Michelle down in Long Beach, and Netflix was just starting to get popular, and I was like, "God," we were talking about like the stocks and stuff. God, I
Mm,
wish I had just put like 5 grand on that
Yeah.
show. But
When we were
it
all
was
getting them through the mail.
through the mail. Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah.
and then and then they were like the first streaming, and you could get the whole season, and that was awesome. And now all these bastards have come into the space, and now they're commercials again. And unless you want to
Yeah.
pay, like your $10 a
Yeah.
month went to like $25 if you don't want commercials.
Yeah.
So me
Lame.
and Julia, we look at each other like, fuck that. We grew up with commercials.
Oh, I watched them.
We'll go refill our beverage or heat up
Yeah.
our food,
Yeah.
and I'll pay the
Unload the
$8 a
dishwasher.
month. Yeah, you commercial me, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Thank
Yeah,
But
you.
just
they
turn the volume down and whatever.
mute
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah,
you can't mute it because then you don't know when to come back.
that's true.
I mean, you can
Um,
rewind
They
it,
literally have
but
a countdown, so
yeah.
most of them have
So
like a
getting
countdown.
back to comedians really quick, I want
Oh,
to give
yeah.
Yes,
a plug
sidetrack.
since you guys said you kind of appreciate some of the cleaner comedians. So have you guys heard of Dusty Slay?
No.
I
So
don't think
he's
so.
actually homies with Nate Bargatze,
Uh-huh.
and they do a podcast together, and he's this
Oh.
super awkward, like super socially awkward guy, super blue collar, like uncomfortably awkward. Like when I first watched the first special, I was like, I don't know if I can watch this guy. Like
Oh my
he
God.
is
Now
so
I'm
fucking
intrigued.
weird.
Now I'm
Yeah.
intrigued.
But he's super funny and he's clean and he's a storyteller. And we've watched him a couple times now. Even we've watched some of his specials more than once.
Dusty, what's
And
his last name?
Dusty Slay. Slay.
Dusty. Is
We're
that his
having a
real
good
name?
time. He tells the audience we're having a good time instead of asks them. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen this guy. Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
tried. I don't know that we could get into it.
Yeah, he's hard. Like you have to
Invest.
you have to
invest
invest
sometimes.
because
Yeah.
he is awkward and uncomfortable in the beginning, but he is funny. You should give him a
Okay.
shot.
All right,
All
maybe we'll
right.
try it again.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know we have to wrap up here in a few minutes. That's who has like a favorite comedian? Can you guys pick one or pick two? Go around the
Mulaney was mine for a long time.
okay.
So
Still?
Carlin and Wanda Sykes, me.
Yeah.
Chappelle, I can't deny Chappelle.
Oh yeah, love
Chappelle,
him.
I would
But
say
yeah.
has always been my number one.
Wait, who?
Chappelle.
Oh, okay.
But if you were to classify it men and women, I think Becky Robinson and Fortune Feimster are freaking hilarious.
I don't know
who's
either
Becky
of those.
Robinson?
Yeah. I've heard
So
Becky.
she has an alter ego called um what is it called? It's so she's a comedian, but she does an alter ego called the Entitled Rich Housewife. And she
Oh, okay.
dresses up in golf attire with a wig, like with a
Oh
Oh.
God, yes. Is
And
she
I've
always
seen
talking about her
her.
plane landing in weird places?
yes,
And
and she
yeah.
always is yelling at her fictitious husband, Scott.
She's a
Yeah.
Karen, dude. She's like the epitome
Yeah.
Karen. She
Yeah,
is.
Okay, I gotta check.
and she's her entitled rich housewife is a Karen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like,
All
she
right,
has
good.
2 kids, Maccabee and Dashel, and she's
Yes.
always about drinking the Savi B and
She's a
making
Karen for
sure
sure.
she feels her divots.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
all right.
funny.
I've seen her and I've actually gone to her stand up. It's quite hilarious.
Oh,
I don't have a
nice.
pen near
Nice.
me. Will you text me her name?
Yes, I will.
That's funny. I didn't know her name, but I've seen a bunch of stuff, a bunch of
Like,
clips
but
of
she's
her.
done a couple things. Like she's done Susie Chapstick, which is a ski person. Like she has different personas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Number
love when
one
Fortune
that made her
Feimster.
funny is
That's her mom.
huh?
When Fortune Feimster
Oh, I
does
love
her
no, I
mom's
love when
voice.
no, I love
Yeah.
when she does her mom's voice, but I also love when she's wearing all her turquoise.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, look what Tim got me.
Tim.
I got my
Yeah.
turquoise
Tim, I got
on,
my
Tim.
turquoise on. Tim.
And she does the ice cream dances.
So great. Yes.
Carolyn, do you
Gosh.
have any female comedians that you like?
I like Kathy Madigan.
Oh yeah, she's
I
good.
have to look
Yeah,
her
it's-
up.
Madigan. I liked the Schlesinger chick for a while. She
Oh
gets
yeah, no.
a little like repetitive.
Oh,
Um,
shout out to Chelsea Handler. None of us have mentioned her. I am
I
a
never
fan.
really got into her comedy.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
love her.
never really got into her comedy. What about like, I mean, Schumer was funny for a while.
Maybe
I
he's
She's,
got
can't.
some
I
good
can't.
ones.
I've never
yeah,
liked Schumer.
yeah, she
I'll
was,
tell
I
you
mean, I
why.
can't say she didn't make me laugh, but it wasn't like, I didn't stick with her for long.
Yeah.
The shtick
Why? Yeah,
on
why, Susan?
her being a fat girl, I just can't stand.
She's skinny now, apparently.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but she wasn't even fat to begin with.
Yeah.
Right. No. No.
Like that,
Yes,
and then
yeah.
she made some films about it, and like I just that shtick I
Yeah.
just can't stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah
Yeah.
Silverman's great.
Oh
I
yeah.
like her.
I
Yeah.
forgot about her. She's great too. Yeah.
And Taylor Tomlinson, I like her
What
too.
about
It's like
Teague?
a
Have you
new
guys
breed.
listened to Teague Notaro? She's had a couple of
Oh
decent.
yeah, because she's on
Yeah,
with
she's funny.
Fortune. Yeah,
Yeah,
because she's on with Fortune on the was it called The Guys?
yeah.
Her
I
their
mean, Sarah
podcast.
Oh,
Malona's
handsome.
funny.
Handsome.
Oh, handsome. Thank you.
I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of the podcast. I don't know why.
I've not.
like-
I've only
but
listened to clips, but
Well,
Yeah.
maybe you're just not their demographic.
Maybe not.
Given that it's all, two lesbians and someone that's transgender, I don't know.
No, probably not.
I
but-
haven't listened to I haven't listened to the Handsome podcast, but I actually like all three of them independently.
yeah.
Seen
Yeah.
them either on talk shows or in TV shows.
Yeah. I don't know. I am not familiar with the third one, but I like Teague and I like
It's Tig,
Feet
Tig or Teague.
Fortune.
Teague.
And then the one that's I don't think she's like non-binary, transgender. I can't think of her name. The blonde.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember her name either.
You got me.
Yeah, I was like, and Carolyn definitely doesn't know.
But
Not my
Come on,
demographic.
it's on the tip of your tongue.
yeah. But I like Ricky. Ricky is my favorite. I'm not
Yeah.
even trying to
Oh,
even though
he's
I
your
can't say his last.
favorite. Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
I
okay.
think
I mean,
he's
the
just
last time he
his
did
delivery.
the Oscars,
Yeah.
it was amazing.
He was great at the
and the way
Oscars.
the way he calls people out, it's just like
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that was the best part was at the Oscars, he was just calling everyone out. And then
You're talking about like that epic Oscars that he's super well known for, where he called out.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
like
that was-
that had been blown like for years and years, and then he
I
came
can
in
watch
and
that
finally
over
it was
and over and over
Yeah.
again.
yeah, it was great.
Like I did watch that over and
Yeah.
over again. I thought that was fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
yeah,
I was like, get him, Ricky.
get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for women, I mean, I've seen Wanda a couple times. We've seen Kathleen a
Kathleen.
couple times. We've seen Fortune a couple times.
Oh, you've seen Fortune and I
Mhm.
want to see her.
Yeah, they're all good. Yeah. We get quite a few good comedians up here, actually.
I
And it's a
bet,
nice little venue.
actually.
You don't have to deal with
Yeah.
like the city and everything. So
I should look into that a little
I'll
bit
let
more
you
often.
know.
Yeah.
I think
I
we
do
have
like
something
Kathy
coming up,
Griffin. I went to Kurt took me to a couple of her shows.
Is she
Surprised
still
me. Really
doing
cool.
anything?
Well, she's kind of like reboot herself a little bit because now all of a sudden people are, I think all after people like, oh, well, maybe we don't like Trump as much as we thought we did. And so the decapitated head is like forgotten about. And so she's booking a little bit more, but and out on tour and stuff. I think people have
Good.
forgiven her a little bit, but
Making a
she,
comeback.
yeah, she definitely got Dixie chicked for a moment there.
All those
I
fucking
mean,
morons removed their name.
I know it. There's a couple people that I don't think have come back. What's the chef's name? The cook from the
Tolly?
Southern Cook. No, the girl, the lady that used.
Oh yeah, with all the butter.
Oh, she wasn't a comedian. She was.
No, I'm just saying
just in
people that
general their careers.
you can't. I realize now you can't read my thoughts. So I was just thinking. There's most of the sometimes you're pretty good actually of anybody, but I was just thinking that
Paula Deen.
there's Paula Deen. But even in Hollywood, almost everyone that I can think of anyway comes back. Comes back for like a second. What's the word?
Bout. Yeah, just like a second round of.
Well,
yeah.
Chappelle like removed himself. He didn't get
He
canceled.
did.
He was like,
Yeah.
I'm
Fuck all
bouncing
y'all.
out for
Yeah.
a while, and then he definitely came
made
back.
so much fucking money.
Exactly.
In
He's like, I'm gonna take my
2002,
bags of money
2003.
and bounce.
Yeah.
And I think I remember watching when he was being interviewed. He's like, it just was so ridiculous. The fame got to be too much. And I think he even made a comment about how they started to try and tell him what he could and couldn't say. And he's like, I'm
Yeah.
going to Africa, I'm out.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's why he left. He was like,
Yeah.
fuck you. I'm
Totally.
not going to be controlled. You can
Yeah.
suck a thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
But I mean, good thing about the United States, most of the time, unless you're a pedophile, a rapist, well, maybe even a rapist, you can usually have
We used
maybe
to
not
be
a
able to say
pedophile. Maybe
things
that's the
like
only
that.
thing. You can have
We
a second.
used to.
You can have a second.
Oh no, the pedophile
coming.
thing is.
You think
Amanda.
even as a pedophile? Wow. Like
You think
are you
Diddy's gonna
reading
come
Are
back?
you reading the files and how old these girls were?
like
Oh,
who are you
I
referring
think it
to?
kind of goes in. I mean, if we're talking about our president, I think it kind of just goes hand in hand. I mean, so yeah, not only could you make a comeback, you can also be president.
Oh, I guess
Sorry, that's my
true.
2 cents.
That's true.
I don't think you can make a comeback from that, but I think you can be a president. I mean, clearly,
Well, like, look at Roman Polanski, though. People,
I don't think he was a rapist, but I think he was.
but inappropriate.
He's not back.
I mean, Roman Polanski, I think he was just kind of one of those, the last of the people that like was able to kind of make a comeback and still be a director, and people just looked aside that he married like a 13 or 14-year-old.
No, I don't think he married one. He raped her.
Oh, you raped one. That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. Excuse me.
Gross.
But I feel like no. Yeah, I feel like it's more than that. Did they not have like I don't know, relationship or something? That's
kind of a bummer. But anyway.
Yeah.
After
talking about comedy.
On that note, I know.
Dark turn.
I just remember he
funny
did
to
something.
say?
I know. I just remember he did something highly inappropriate, and I thought to myself, "Wow, I would think that would be like a career breaker." And then, like, he went on to direct like all these movies, and I'm like, "That's just interesting," because I would think that would, and you don't hear about it that often anymore. Like you said, you can.
Do you think? Yeah. I mean, this kind of goes to the battle of the sexes, I guess. But do you think a woman is less likely to be forgiven for something than a man?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
I think a woman is less likely to be a pedophile.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a pedophile, but like Paula Deen.
In general. Yeah.
But you know who did come back is and she had that good special on last year. What's the other homemaker gal? She's
the one that went to jail?
Martha Stewart?
Martha Stewart. She's kind of a badass. I was like watching her. I was like,
I also think she got I think she got the book thrown on her because she was a woman.
Yeah.
That for sure.
Absolutely.
She was made an example of, woman or otherwise. I don't know. She was definitely made an example of.
Absolutely. Yeah. I also think women are probably a lot less likely to do a lot of stupid shit than
true.
People do, but I do think that they're it's a bigger liability if you do something, and I do think you are it happens more frequently that you're cut off. I mean, if it's taking like a woman to just say, something wrong or tax evasion or whatever, or no, she had insider trading, but then you can have somebody who's committed like major crimes and still be successful. I think that speaks for itself. So
right.
We're not there as a society yet.
I don't know that we will be ever. I don't know.
Amanda.
Yes, that's what I meant. Yet.
2026.
Yes.
Well, good discussion, guys. Thanks for a lively one.
Send me these recs, though. I do want to check out a little comedy tonight. I think that sounds fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna check out.
And Dave Chappelle dropped a show on the 19th.
Gotcha. He drops his new.
We just watched it.
He just did it in December on the 19th.
Nice. What
Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Cool.
Another thing Netflix does well is they have a lot of the big comedy.
They do have a lot of comedy on there. Yeah.
The Sebastian guy, the Italian guy, he's good too. If you haven't heard him, he's fairly.
Someone else just talked about him. I haven't checked him yet.
Yeah, he's good. He's got a lot. He's been doing it for a long time. He's got at least half a dozen you could watch this week.
Wow.
I've probably seen clips, and I just didn't know his name.
Yeah, Sebastian something. He has a show on called Bookies on HBO. That's pretty funny too.
The guy who threw his name out and said his last name is Manicotti, and I'm like,
Yes,
stop it.
it's not
Manicotti.
but it's very Italian.
Like, his name is not Manicotti, and he's like, no, but it's super Italian.
He's very Italian, and he owns it. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And Amanda's nailing everybody's nailing.
I'm nailing everybody's name.
I love it. We do like a theme, and we like to just be consistent.
I'm owning it.
I mean, Susan
names.
called Carolyn Caroline. I was like,
That's
what
true.
is happening here? It's contagious.
We're just following
I'm
the leader.
still as Carol in her phone.
It is.
Which is so weird. It just always seems like an old lady to me.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like
It's that weird. It's that weird. It's not
there.
that weird.
We're all gonna have old lady names in about 5
Well,
years.
my mom used to call me Carol. Susan is the only other person left
I
on
know.
the planet that calls me
That
Carol.
does.
I
Yeah.
just feel like
Yeah,
I feel
forever.
like Amanda or someone.
Well,
'Cause
when I
that's what
first,
called
in
you
high
first.
school, I went
Yeah.
by Carol.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's
She had to
even
retrain
weirder.
me.
I know. I know.
To retrain me.
That's even way weirder.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All
All
guys.
right, wrapping it up.
Old lady gotta go
Listeners,
eat dinner.
That's true. It's past
Old
5.
Lady Carol gotta have some food.
Listeners, if you like our little podcast, please like and subscribe and share it with at least one person you think would also enjoy it. We'd appreciate it. And if you have any questions for any of the Karens or any topics that you'd like us to discuss, please feel free to email us at info@thekarenspodcast.com. That's info@thekarenspodcast.com. Susan, why don't you take it out for us?
Thanks for listening to the Karens today, where we have opinions on everything, but we're definitely not experts at all.
Very good. Love you guys.
You might have to fact check this. Last recording.